What's up, world? Welcome to today's video. Hope you are having a fantastic day. And today is Tuesday afternoon. We're starting the video off a little later in the day, but don't worry, you really haven't missed nothing. I've just been working on school. Last week was my first official week of school, even though classes were online because of COVID. It should go back to normal Tuesday. What else is going on? School is really hard, by the way. I haven't done no type of like homework in over 4 years, and going back to school is very humbling because I thought I was smarter than this. I had to take a math placement test. They put me in the beginner grade math. I had to do some economics homework. I remember why I joined the military whenever I start doing homework, but hey, I'm gonna get paid for it. I'm gonna get to go for free. I'm gonna make my time in the Navy worth it, so I'm gonna do school, put my mind to it, and get it done. So how training's been going, I've been PRing everything. I'm gonna just put a video of PRs right here. 3, 2, 1, PR time. And training has been feeling really good. I've talked to Rebecca about this. Focusing, my goal is to make it to the quarterfinals this year. So focusing on intensity versus volume is going to be my motivation until I make it to the quarterfinal, which is probably going to be like a weekend full of workouts. After I make it past the open, which is 3 weeks, 1 workout a week. After I make it past that and I get to the quarterfinal, it's just going to be a lot of volume because it's going to be like probably 1 week of workouts or 1 weekend of workouts. So right now, just dial up that intensity. Just doing one hard CrossFit workout a day, because that's all you're going to need to be good at for the open. But then also taking the time to work on the skills, gymnastics, and weightlifting. I honestly feel better just doing like 110% intensity workout than like trying to cram in a bunch of stuff that I don't really want to do in the first place. But I don't know. I'm just enjoying training right now. It's going good. The goal is to make it to the quarterfinals. What else? Yesterday was January 16th, Martin Luther King Day, which is also known as my Crossfit Anniversary. The first time I went to the gym, I had the day off of school. And I asked Bill, can I come to the gym with you? He said the bus leaves at 5 in the morning or 4:30 or whatever time. And I haven't looked back since. I've just been going to CrossFit ever since then. That was when I was in like 7th or 8th grade, I think. Maybe 8th. I don't know. A long time. I should be better than what I am now. But there's like a 4-year hiatus in there in the Navy where like I wasn't focusing. But now we're back on track. We're just a little delayed. So we're going to continue to chip away. What else has been going on? Updates on Monty. He is 10 weeks old today. He's been, I know I said it in a previous video where like he's learning how to touch stuff. And he can recognize like if I touch this, like it moves or something like that. He's getting more and more better at that, just being aware of his surroundings and whatnot. Another thing that I didn't talk about that I want to include, just to make sure I remember it whenever we look back on these videos, is we found a really nice duplex, and my goal for our future was to get a duplex and then rent out one side, and that will basically cover most of our mortgage, and then we'll basically be able to live off the housing allowance that the college that I get from going to college. But they will not, no bank or a loan service, whatever you call them, they will not give you a loan based off of your college housing allowance, which sounds ridiculous. I know you can't get a housing loan. You can't get a house loan with your housing allowance. It sounds dumb, but it's not possible. We called like 3 or 4 different people that give out loans. If you know how to get a loan with BAH housing allowance, if you're not active duty anymore, please let me know. But so with that being said, we're pretty much just gonna have to rent while I'm in school, whether that's rent a house from somebody or rent an apartment or whatnot, which is really throws a wrench in my whole plan I had. Because my plan was to live in the duplex for 3 years, which with the loan that we would be getting, you would only have to live in it for 1 year, and then after living in it for 1 year, you can move out. So we were going to live there while I was in school for like 3 years, and then buy a house and rent out both sides of the duplex. But we can't get a loan to get the house, which is frustrating because I wouldn't apply for the loan if I didn't know I couldn't pay for it. They just don't trust you pretty much. So we're just gonna have to rent an apartment. We found like the perfect little duplex for like 150 grand. We were like so excited. One side had a garage, which was gonna be my gym. I was so excited, but it turns out we're not gonna be able to do that anymore. So we're just gonna have to rent an apartment or whatnot until I get out of school. And then it just delays my whole plan by 3 years, which is frustrating. But I mean, we have a roof over our head now. That's all you really need. I just get frustrated because my plan didn't work out. So yeah, that happened. All right, we just got back from apartment shop. We just got back from apartment hunting. We looked at one in Charlotte, which was like a loft style. That one was $14.75 a month
for their tiniest.
For like their tiniest 1 bedroom, and it just turns out I have expensive taste. The ones I like are expensive. They have a more affordable one that I like, the loft style with the big windows with the brick and the high ceilings. They have one in Gastonia for like $1,100, which is in our price range, but it's like in Gastonia, and I'll be going to school in Charlotte and everything. I want to be kind of close to UNCC where I'm going to school, so it might just work out for us to get a regular apartment like we had. By regular apartment, I just mean like, I don't know, just a regular apartment.
Not a loft style.
Not a loft style. Like the one we had in Virginia, if you watched that video, or if you've ever seen that one in the videos. We kind of just had a basic 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom apartment. We're probably, if we want to live in Charlotte, we're going to have to probably get like a basic 1-bedroom, 1-bathroom because it's just expensive to live out there.
Hunter? What just happened?
Monty.
Monty!
He exploded.
What happened?
You feel better?
Oh, he just woke up. That was so yummy. What you doing? You stick your tongue out at me? What were you dreaming about?
Isn't that the coolest guy in the whole wide world?
Say, I'm out of this world, Dad. I'm in space. Just like your shirt. Yeah, just like your shirt. Did you have a good nap? My goodness. What are you talking about? Oh my goodness. Look at that big boy putting his head up. Look at that big boy. Wow. Oh, he's crazy. He's gonna roll over.
Uh-oh.
He's so crazy. Oh, Monty. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, do it. You just choose not to. Because it's not very fun.
Oh, he's giving out. He's giving out.
Let's try again. Hey, baby. You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job. I see him. Hi. Say hey, everyone.
Oh, we're running out of steam.
So good, buddy. Don't turn your head. There's that big boy. He's trying to chew Mommy's finger.
Milk.
He's trying to chew mommy's finger. Monty, you are so good. Wow.
Oof, I'm poop, Mom.
You did a good job, baby. Are you about to get your shots today? Say, oh no. What? Are you a big boy? So he weighs 12 pounds, right at 12 pounds, and he is 23 inches long. And they also said his head circumference, but I don't even remember. Two of the cutest babies in the world. You are, Palmer? Monty, what about you? What about you? Yeah. Don't you hit your cousin in the face. Don't get him. Don't get him. That's not very sweet. I know, Palmer. Tell him. Look at you two cuties. Wow. Monty. Hey, Palmer. Ooh, Palmer.
Happy, said. Or the hunt will shoot me down. Little rabbit, come inside.
Monty. Are you sleepy? Okay, you can go back to sleep. Sorry. Monty. It's time to wake up, honey. You're all snug. Oh my.
Hey, who's got you? Who's got you? Who's got you? You're like a big boy in that.
They're gonna be part
I got my bandana on.
Ross.
You know. So a little bit came in there.
That's so gross.
It's not going into my mouth. There's a little sponge right there. It's kind of hard to do it.
Yeah, ew, I see it. Do it hard.
I can't.
Just do it. It tickles. It tickles my nose hairs.
Okay.
How are you gonna do it?
Okay. I couldn't suck anything.
Ew.
Wait, let me do it again.
There's liquid coming out of my nose.
Okay. That's disgusting. Ew. You are such a big guy. Hey there. Well, you are strong. You are strong. Hey, buddy.
Oh, he's
That
tired.
was tiring, Mom.
Stand back up.
Stand up?
Nope.
No. Okay. Sorry. I was rocking.
Well, I was gonna record Monty because it was the first time I ever seen him suck his thumb, but whenever I went to go get my phone and came back, he was already done with it. So
Hey, can you say I love you?
if he does it again, I'll get him.
Oh.
Yeah. Yummy.
Fingers. That is delicious. Oh, goodness. Whoa, Dad.
Good morning.
It's not morning.
We last left off on Mark 2. We did verses 1 through 17. Now we're getting into verses 18 through the end, 28. Verses 18 through 22 is titled A Question About Fasting. A question about fasting. And the people are asking Jesus, they said, how come John's disciples fast and how come the Pharisees' disciples fast? And Jesus said to them, can the wedding guests fast while the bridegroom is with them? As long as they have the bridegroom with them, they cannot fast. And then he goes on to make more metaphors of the same reasoning. So I think he's saying, since the bridegrooms are amongst the bride, as is the disciples are amongst Jesus, they are not going to fast, which is like they're going to enjoy the time they have with Jesus. Alright, verses 23 through 28, finishing off Mark 2, is titled Jesus is Lord of the Sabbath. And the Pharisees are questioning Jesus again about them. Says they were, one Sabbath, he was going through the grain fields, and as they made their way, his disciples began to pluck heads of grain. And the Pharisees asked him, why are you doing what is not lawful on the Sabbath? And Jesus responded to them, have you never read what David did when he was hungry, when he was in need and was hungry, he and those who were with him, how he entered the house of God in the time of Abiathar, the high priest, and ate the bread of the presence, which is not lawful for any but the priest to eat, and also gave it to those who were with him. He said to them, the Sabbath was made for the man, not man for the Sabbath. So the Son of Man is Lord even of the Sabbath. Alright, I just looked up verses 25 through 28 online because I could not figure it out. But I like right here, it summarizes it. It says, in short, Jesus makes it clear that the law has a greater purpose than to be followed with blind, careless literalism. There's meaning behind God's law, and some of God's purpose are higher than others. Caring for the needs of the needy, for instance, is more important than the ceremonial rituals. I think what that's saying is Jesus was just asserting his authority over the Pharisees and making sure that they knew, like, I think he was asserting his authority because they were just questioning him all the time. And he had to remind them that he's Jesus. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Hope you enjoyed it. If you haven't seen the last one, links in the description. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Peace. And I started school 2 weeks ago, but because of COVID, tomorrow is my first actual in-person class, so wish me luck. Alright, I'm about to head to my first day of school. I'm already running late. I got my oatmeal, my book bag, and we're gonna hopefully make it there on time because I left. It takes like 30 minutes to get there, and then I left myself like 20 or so minutes to find where I gotta go.